We're holding Nun Zayin, page Nun Zayin, first column, second paragraph. There are other areas where, this is a grieving a person is even more serious than a grieving an ordinary person. The person has to be extra careful regarding grieving one's wife, meaning hurting her feelings. Here, that because a woman tears easily, a tear comes easily, therefore grieving her is more prevalent. Because a woman is more sensitive. How do we know she's more sensitive? You see that she's more teary-eyed. So therefore you have to be more careful how you speak to your wife. He speaks specific, doesn't say with a woman. Ishto, with your wife. Ki ishtom nishabal moshe leo de moshe mitzuyo b'yoser. Hear this? He says, because of the nature of the relationship between husband and wife, a wife in a relationship, even though he treats her with great respect, may treat her equal, but factually the ultimate, the primary player in the relationship is the husband, usually, husband-wife. So the wife has a secondary role regarding the totality of the relationship. That's the reason why you have to be more careful, because she feels she's more affected by the decisions or by the words of the husband. Ki onos odam acher einu mekabel kol kach espalus. Avol haish v'avashi tachsm shelos odom v'mosa lo onos dvorim dimosa motzui. That because she's under the dominance, the dominion of someone else, therefore she's more sensitive, because she feels it's like, it says regarding a ger. You have to be extra careful with a ger, not to aggrieve a ger, a convert. Why? Because if the person feels that he's secondary, he doesn't have that status, that standing, so therefore that lack of sense of value causes the person to be more sensitive to words. The Gemara says that when you physically harm a person, you have to pay multiple levels of damage. One of them is embarrassment, busha. So the Gemara says that busha is lefi amvaisham is bayish, the one who was embarrassed and the one who caused the embarrassment. But let's say the Gemara says, let's say a homeless person or a demented person embarrasses another person. Doesn't mean anything. It means demented. It's only the greater the level of the status of the embarrasser, the greater is the embarrassment. Okay? It's the same thing over here. Because of the nature of the woman being so sensitive, taking on a secondary role in life, in the dynamic of marriage, so therefore the husband, because she has less of a sense of self, what we won't call it the self, it's not self-esteem over here, but the sense of self, therefore she's more affected. But when you speak to a third party, the person is not affected to the same degree. An Eved Ivri, although he's a slave, he's not, even if the master speaks to him, not being extra sensitive. What about if she's a maidservant? He's saying something interesting. We have the video now?
We have,
Okay.